see how many peoples and how many minors we have. We have almost to lose an appointment and to go to ask for asylum. It is the biggest problem. Push people to different kind of exploitations, which is from lucky children, that they are at least at the hand of some organization and under protection. But we have hundreds of other unaccompanied minors that they are not under protection. There is not enough places in organizations.
I think that we all agree that the Greek authorities need more help and more solidarity from their EU partners, including the European Parliament, in meeting these challenges. There are obviously some different views within the European Parliament on the issue of migration, and I will shortly ask one representative of each political group to take the floor to explain their reaction to what we have seen. From my personal perspective, I feel a great solidarity towards the refugees who have fled war, persecution and discrimination, have risked their lives trying to reach the European Union, and are now trapped with no clear prospect for their future or that of their families. I think we all have a political and moral responsibility, and we need to act politically to improve their situation and provide them with a genuine perspective for the future.
Same way that Europe expels them, Turkey expels them too.
There's need of more experts. That's why here, as a European, we need to be more proactive. Member states need to really respect their engagement.
And I would like to point out that with all the criticism sometimes is putting on Greece, I would like to underline that at least Greece is stepping up their support, whilst more and more member states are refusing to do anything in the refugee situation. They are not taking refugees, they are not giving support, and they are not even paying money to other member states or to third countries who do take refugees, even though very often they are much poorer than many of the European countries.
Σε δύο παγκόσμιους πολέμους. Λοιπόν, σε τρίτο δεν πρέπει να πάμε και δεν θα πάμε. Ευχαριστώ.
I would like to ask the Greek government whether they are capable of securing their borders with Turkey and Fyrom, and whether they will now swiftly process those stuck in the camps. I'd also like to ask the Greek government to resettle those who are genuine refugees, fairly distributed across the member states, and to return those who should not be here.
Euronews. Φοβάστε πως η συμφωνία με την Τουρκία μπορεί να καταρρεύσει μέσα στο καλοκαίρι.
We are making the wrong priorities at EU level. We need to abandon also the hotspot approach. In my view, this approach being promoted from the EU is not the right, it's the wrong way to go. It creates more problems than it solves. We need to speed up relocation and family reunification.
Παρακαλώ.
The EU can't permit that a member state become an enormous refugee camp. Member states have to apply better the principles enshrined in the Article 80 of the treaty. We're talking about solidarity. We are talking about the equal distribution of the responsibilities among all the member states.
£850 million of EU taxpayers' money, that's euros, and they're going to get €1 billion overall. But they can't control their borders. They've got 240 Coast Guard vessels. My country's got 5. We seem to manage it, and 2 of those vessels have actually gone down to the Mediterranean.
Series of readmission agreements with countries like Afghanistan, Iraq, Congo, Pakistan. So
την
the Greeks not being particularly punished. It seems to me that our colleagues